My name is Deborah Marsh. I'm a cancer scientist working at the Colling Institute of Medical Research, Royal North Shore Hospital and the University of Sydney in Australia. I'm a cell and molecular biologist, also trained in cancer genetics, with research interests in ovarian cancer as well as endocrine cancer syndromes. It's been a real privilege to be an associate editor of Endocrine-Related Cancer over the last few years. As a member of the editorial board of this journal, we're frequently called upon to suggest topics for reviews and thematic series. I was thrilled when my suggestion of a thematic series celebrating outstanding women in endocrine cancer research was enthusiastically supported. And I was equally thrilled to then develop this series along with the editor-in-chief of this journal, Professor Kara Singh. So why do we need a series celebrating women in research? It's really unequivocal now that there's not a 50-50 mix of the genders when it comes to research leadership in most, if not all, countries around the world. There are clearly many reasons for this. In my own country, Australia, this is being increasingly recognised with programs such as the SAGE pilot, standing for Science in Australia Gender Equity Program, that mean that universities and medical research institutes will need to begin to show that they are aware of these issues of equity and developing mechanisms to begin to address them. These programs promoting equity are also running in other countries, such as the Athena Swan Charter in the UK. The more established of these programs are beginning to make a real difference, but there are many other ways that medical researchers, both male and female, can work towards creating a better balance of the genders in research leadership. We'd like to think that our series celebrating the success of mid-career women in endocrine cancer makes a contribution to achieving these goals. So what did we do? We made a call out around the globe for researchers in endocrine cancer to nominate mid-career women they felt were outstanding endocrine cancer researchers. These nominations were reviewed by a subset of the journal's editorial board, and I should note that this was a gender balance committee, and the top 6 women selected and invited to contribute to this series. These women are Charlotte Bevan, Christian Bollard, Paramita Ghosh, Marianne Pavel, Carmela Ricciardelli and Angela Ting. I think it's increasingly accepted that one of the best ways to get a message across is to tell a story. And this is why, in addition to asking each woman to write a review article in their area of research, we also ask them to write a profile of themselves, outlining their path so far in research and imparting some of their wisdom to those researchers following in their footsteps. The results of these profile articles really exceeded all expectations, and I hope that you make time to read them, as well as the more standard review articles. As Kara Singh and I highlight in our editorial for this series, there were a number of commonalities between these women. And these included, firstly, a very early curiosity and I would say an absolute fascination about science. And later this was always combined with a strong determination to overcome hurdles. All spoke with large gratitude of strong academic mentors, both male and female, who had been instrumental in their careers. The importance of developing collaborations and networks was also discussed, as well as the balance of career and family spoken about by some women, how they navigated and continue to navigate what many of us walking in these shoes know to be a big juggle. Lastly, there are many pearls of wisdom in these stories. Some of the messages I took from editing these stories include the privilege that ours is a career in which, through all the swings and roundabouts, you will never stop learning. The importance of protecting time for critical thinking, and also the importance of never losing what I always refer to as the real fire in your belly about your research. Clearly, these 6 women are already role models to those who are lucky enough to know them in their working lives. I hope that through this series and their generous sharing of their career paths so far, that they become strong role models to many more. And I really hope that you enjoy this series in the November 2016 volume of Endocrine-Related Cancer as much as I have enjoyed my own role in bringing it to you.